Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Sincere from the Standard 81 podcast, and I am back again. I told you I'll be back. It is Rant Wednesday, or Wednesday Rants. And yeah, I got a good one for you. But before we get started, let's go ahead and take that 30-second break to get our minds right. And here we go. Three, two, one. All right, we are back. So if you could do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like, share, subscribe. Likes don't cost you nothing, as of course you know. All the YouTubers ask you for likes, but once again, likes are free. So give me a like if you like the content. Perfect. I got one for you today. Now, as I was watching the internet, I don't scour the internet, and I probably should do a better job in researching. But I came across this one on a few channels, and they were discussing this particular clip. I actually found the longer format of this. While we're not going to watch the whole 6 minute breakdown, I am going to go longer than the actual clip. This is a clip of a supposed high value woman telling men, telling young men what they should and what they shouldn't do as far as jobs and working and what they need to do to acquire a woman that is high status and high value. Um, Now, let me say this in preference to get this thing going. While I do believe that there are some prerequisites to a man being with a woman, some of a lot of the things that young ladies are requiring today, they don't require of the men that they often sleep with, that they just choose to sleep with. For one of the three reasons: either they look good, right? They look good, right? Number one, or they have a lot of money, or number three, they have both. They have the looks and the money, right? Tied together. Uh, and these guys don't have to do much of anything. All they need to do is say, "Sniff my drawers," and they ready to do anything. As we all know, and we've seen plenty of times, and we've heard of plenty of times, they will go to foreign places and do all kinds of despicable, disgraceful acts in the name of money, status, and whatever. So, what I'll say to this is, please, gentlemen, don't listen to this stuff. Don't don't listen to this type of rhetoric. Don't Once again, men, it is your responsibility to provide for a woman. Um, that is the job that God has given to us all. But by all accounts, it is not your thing to provide for her lifestyle, right? To provide for her happiness, to provide who she is. She should find that in going out and accomplishing things and find her stability in who she is in the Lord. You know, I'm a Christian, so I'm always bring that back. But either way it goes, um, let's get into this clip, man. Let's get into this clip. Let's get into this clip. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen here. Bada boom, bada boom. And let's start this mod, man, because this is ridiculous in my opinion. Um, Here we go. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I done got caught up.
You ladies, you queens, you deserve better. You deserve to be catered to. You deserve to be wined and dined and took into the finest restaurants. You do not deserve to struggle with no man. Absolutely not. We're not here to struggle, okay?
Stop. Full stop. All right, full stop. Let's talk about that just for a second. All right, full stop just for a second. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. The fact that she said we were not put here to struggle is an absolute fallacy. As you know, I am a Christian, right? And the Bible clearly tells us, and I don't care if you don't believe in the Bible or not, but I'm sure most men agree. The Bible says Eve was put there as a helpmate. I'll say it one more time. Eve was put into this earth as a helpmate. Now, the fact that Eve went off and did her own thing is not our fault completely. Yes, we need to take some onus and responsibility for the fact that we let her lead in the first place, which is a whole nother topic. But the fact that she says we're not meant to struggle, we're not meant, no, absolutely not. Proverbs 31. That woman, if you look at the description of that particular woman, she was working. She spun with her hands. She provided for her household. She took care of the slaves and she took care of the people that served her house, minus the slaves. Let me stop that. She took care of the people that served her house. She did all kinds of stuff, meaning that she was working continuously. She was doing something. She was there to help provide. It says in that particular scripture that the husband admired her. What is there to admire about somebody who's doing nothing? That fact alone leads me to lets me know right there it is absolute nonsense what she is saying. All right, let's continue to watch it.
For her to be queens.
Don't queens have responsibilities? I mean, my God, let me just put that out there. Don't queens have responsibilities? I don't know a queen yet. I haven't heard of a queen yet that don't have no responsibilities. You guys let me know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. All right, here we go.
Here's a list of jobs that men should not do, especially grown ass men.
This is where
Okay.
it gets good.
For one, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. Matter of fact, any fast food restaurant, if you think that you're a grown ass man working in a fast food restaurant is okay, something is wrong with you. All right. Leave those jobs to the teenagers. My nephew can't even get a job right now because there's some grown ass man in his goddamn 40s flipping my goddamn burger. Okay? Let it go. Leave it alone. That job is not for you. Anything in retail, okay? I don't want to see no grown ass man handing me a dress.
Full stop right there. Full stop. Now, I get it to a certain degree what she's saying. If you are working at McDonald's and to a certain degree you have no other ambition outside of flipping burgers and cooking fries, then yeah, I kind of get it. You shouldn't you shouldn't be out here looking for wives. You should be out here trying to chase tail. But funny enough, if you look good enough, you can get it. If you look good enough, you can get her. I promise. Because that same this who's she talking about? Let him be the type of look she wants. And I'm gonna get on the look here in a little bit. Let that be the type of look she wants. She'll give it to him for some chicken nuggets. And who's to say? I heard Danica Marie talk about this. Shout outs to her. Who's to say that that man hasn't fallen on some hard times? And that at this point in his life, that's all he can do to try to pay bills and get himself back on his feet. Who's to say that this is the only thing he got going on? Who's to say? I mean, there's so many things that could be going on at the time, right? So many things that could be going on with that particular man for why he's in that particular position. But but these ladies fail to think about that. All right, let's keep watching this because this is great to me. This is great.
Okay, why are you a grown ass man working at Ross? That makes absolutely no sense. Okay, Target, Marshalls, like guys, give it up. Leave these jobs to the kids, leave these jobs to the teenagers. These are jobs you get in high school, in college. But once you're a grown ass man, you do not need to be working in any fast food restaurant or any retail restaurant. And for you high value men that think that it's high value to work for the city, let me tell you something. You're absolutely wrong, all right? No police officers, no firefighters, no construction workers, no mailmen, no post office. If you consider that a high value man, you're absolutely wrong, okay? There's nothing high value about making 70,000 a year. You men that think working for the city is high value, it's actually not, okay? It's pathetic. It's sad, all right? I don't want my husband coming home smelling like trash. Yes, we do need people to take the trash out, but don't.
Once again, full stop. Full stop. Now, I know I told you these rants are not going to be about percentages, it's not going to be about statistics and none of that, but I know too much now that not to mention it, right? The fact that most American males make 50K at the bare minimum, and she talking about 70K is not enough. Just let me know she don't know squat about money. She don't know squat about money. Gentlemen, if you are making 70K, you are making higher than most men will ever make in their lifetime. You can live a comfortable lifestyle with 70K. Now, can you live a lavish luxury lifestyle? No, you cannot. I'm not going to sit there and lie to you and tell you you're going to be balling out of control, but no, but you can live a decent lifestyle. You can have yourself a home, a decent car, some investments, some money in the bank. You can do all that stuff based off of 70K. And I promise you, once her looks go away, she gonna be wishing she had a dude that made 70K. See, therein lies the problem. These girls leverage their looks, and I promise you, I'm not the type of person that says they and the fact that they can get money using their looks, a lot of money using their looks to assess the fact that they're high value. Or they say, oh, I got a degree and I'm doing this. They consider that high value. No, 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 no. But I'm talking about her specifically, and I'm talking about the type of things that she's saying. I'm not here to riot her like that for the most part. Let's get back into this. All right.
Come to me thinking that that's a high value job. Absolutely not. Okay. You guys need to go get some real careers. Okay. Become an entrepreneur.
Once again, full stop. Full stop. The fact that she said that real jobs, real careers, you need to become an entrepreneur. She doesn't know that 95% of entrepreneurship, meaning people who create real jobs, not LLCs, sole proprietary LLCs, not YouTubers, not influencers, not brand ambassadors. I'm talking about real people that give other people money in order to live, fail within the first 5 years. That most entrepreneurs, when starting a business, don't really accumulate residual income that they can take back and then pay themselves until after the 5 years of success. So after all the bills, let's just say they make 100K, right? After all the bills and all the expenses and all the stuff that has to be paid out, they might only be making 70K. Hey, they might only be making 50K. But it looks good on paper because I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a business owner, I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm a ooh, 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 ooh. And you want this man to live above his means. Once again, guys, I said, don't listen to this kind of woman. Don't listen to this kind of woman. Let's finish it up so that I can conclude this thing up because this is wild.
Or something, all right? Own a Lamborghini or something. Like, you guys thinking that you driving around here in a fucking Toyota and thinking that you're a high value man because you work for the fucking post office. You're absolutely wrong. Stop it, all right? You're low value, all right? And if you want a high value woman like me, you need to switch your career path.
Hold on.
Me a dress, okay? Why are you a grown ass man in any fast food restaurant or any retail?
All right. So, all right, I'm done with. Let me stop sharing the screen here. I'm done with that. Let's talk about this, man. And here's the part where it gets rantish, right? I'm gonna do in an episode on Friday, and I'm gonna really research. I'm gonna really put some research behind this, talking about appearance and looks, right? And this is the part I really want y'all to hear me on of this particular rant. What can we tell from this young lady's appearance? Well, let's just get this out of the way. She's not ugly. All right. Let's just so for all you guys out there that want me to bash her and say she's ugly, she ain't because you know if she allowed you to sniff her drawers and she said you could get it, you would. I would. Now let's be for real. Now let's get to the real part. If she asked you to if you wanted to be in a long-term relationship with her, any man that would want to be in a long-term relationship with a girl like that is a fool. Is an absolute fool. For a couple of reasons. This is just based upon appearance only, right? Let's point out a few things. Let's look at the nails, right? Them crazy long Freddy Cougar fingernails. That first sign, right? Sign number two, the butterfly lashes. You know the Muppet Babies or the Muppets girl that had the long eyelashes. Yeah, two, right? The baby hairs and the weave, the long weave. Come on, man. The globs of makeup. Come on, man. We don't know what she looked like under all that. I don't know if y'all remember seeing the Fresh Prince episode where Tisha Campbell was on there and she was playing Will's girlfriend, and they were stuck in a basement, and he thought she was so fine, and she started just taking off everything. She was like, here, 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 here. And she took off the wig and everything. And he was like, oh my God. Now that was funny. But the honest to God truth is, where did he get that from? That must have happened to him at some point, because most comedic ideas come from some sense of reality and some sense of things that have happened, right? Most comedians observe things and they kind of make comedic moments, or something has happened, right? So let's look at those things. We don't even know what she really looks like underneath all that. And then, where am I? Third, fourth. Guys, did you not see that tummy? Now, I am not the one that's going to sit there and tell you she needs to have an extremely flat tummy and she needs to have a six pack. None of that, because I like manga. I don't. I'm not an extremely fit person, right? Okay, so let me stand up and show you. Stand up and show you. See, I'm not extremely fit, right? I look decent, but I'm not extremely fit, right? I'm not this model, right? But how are you gonna sit there and tell somebody they need to be this, they need to be that, and you not this and that? Everything about you is probably fake. To take her advice seriously and really and really think you can't pull somebody like her, knowing that she would probably give it up to the dude on the street that ain't got a job, ain't got a car, but he tall and he looks the way she want him to look. He ain't got nothing going for himself. She gonna let him live with her, let him do everything, let him get away with all the stuff that she telling you can't get away with because you ain't got your stuff together. She's a high value woman. Please do not, I repeat, do not listen to these type of women are low value. Hey, wait, I'm gonna tell you like this: if they got in high value places, they wouldn't know what to do. I watched a video clip of a young woman that said she was supposed to she don't do uh, uh franchise restaurants, right? She does 5 star, and this girl was in there looking like the most ratchet hood rat that we've ever seen in our lives, slurping spaghetti, uh just looking like a caveman eating at a 5 star, at a 5 star restaurant. That man would have been better off taking her to Denny's. And that's the kind of girl that she kind of reminds me of. A girl you take to Denny's. And I don't care how much money you make, because man, if you making money and you're taking care of yourself, you're doing it. You are doing it. You're making money, residual income that comes in back to back consistently. You are doing it. Don't let the standards of these so-called high value women drive you to do something absurd and ridiculous. Look at them. Don't get caught by the big booty, the big boobies, the lips. Don't don't allow the idea of sex with this particular woman or the idea of being with this particular woman, or the idea of something take over your logic, think about what you're looking at. Think about how many times you've seen it. Think about how many places you've seen it. If you go to the club, think about how many girls you've seen that look like her at the club. If you go to church, how many people you've seen that look like her that go to church? If you go to the gym, how many girls that look like her go to the gym? You've seen them often, but because she's in front of your face at that particular moment, your loins are telling you that, oh, oh my God, I need to be with her, and what she's saying is right. And bro, get that out of your head. Get that out of your head, because she's selling you a dream. And for the dude she really want, he ain't got to do a squat. He ain't got to do nothing. All he got to do is show up. So, fellas, if you are out there and you are making something of yourself and you are striving to push forward, because I'm not going to sit there and tell you you need to be a high value man, because every man ain't going to be high value. And when I say high value, I mean it the same way Kevin Samuels meant it. I mean it in the sense of money and network. I'm not saying that you are not high quality, meaning that you're a man of integrity. You're a person who has standards, goals, abilities, things that contribute towards life and making this world an overall better place. I'm talking about money and network specifically. Everybody ain't gonna get there, including myself. As much as okay, let me talk about me for a minute. As much as I would strive and push and go and do different things to make, there's a possibility that I may never make it to the pinnacle of what I would thought should that I thought I should be. Does that make it bad? No, that doesn't. It just makes it reality. And to listen to these type of women say that you shouldn't be this, you can't do that, you do is absolute utter nonsense. Don't believe none of that. Not for a second. Because you'll often find out she ain't even worth the time. She ain't even worth pondering over. Her attitude, the way she talked alone, let me know that this ain't nobody you can really take serious. What kind of conversation you really gonna have with her? What are you gonna really say to her when she gets in a moment of when you get into a moment where you're like, oh, you trying to communicate things with it? She gonna be hood. She gonna be filled with, oh my God, man. So, gentlemen, when you are out there and you are looking at these things and you are hearing these things, and I know I don't have to say these things because you probably got a ton of red pill content out there telling you this stuff, but I want to put it into alignment with reality versus the extremes, right? Consider these things. There's nothing wrong with talking to a young woman like that, but when she starts telling you stuff like that, man, just don't even bother. Don't even bother. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth your time, because you are more valuable than you think. And one way or another, she gonna wish that she had you at some point, or somebody like you. And that's all I gotta say, man. Check out my TikTok at the Standard 81 podcast. I just posted my first one for the new year. Also, keep checking back in here. And if you're watching this after the video is over, uh, type in the comments second watch. Let me apologize for the cursing. I didn't watch the clip beforehand, so I didn't know to bleep it out. But nonetheless, it is what it is. That's real life. People curse. Um, Also, check out my Instagram over there at Sincere the Artist. I am hoping here in the next few weeks, maybe a month from now, I'm going to have a very special guest on. I'm working on something behind the scenes uh, that I'm hoping that comes to fruition um, with a gentleman that I am highly looking forward to working with or just interviewing. And with that, I hope to expand it to some others. So stick with me. 2024 is going to be great. And I'll see you guys on Friday and we'll have a good discussion. All right. Take it easy. Peace.